I realised that we haven't talked about this cider vinegar, apple cider vinegar that I made back in, I think it was December, but it may have even been November. And I made these 2 jars with the apples and the water, and it was just really a quick follow-up to show you what's happened with them, because it has indeed turned into apple cider vinegar. So I don't know if you can you see that? You've got see this stuff around the side? This is called must. It's not mould. It forms when vinegar is making. And what it smells like is apple cider vinegar. For a while, I checked it a few times, it smelled like cider. It was just apples and water, and you put it in a sterilised jar and you put it away in a dark place and wait with a weight so that the apples were under the water. So here we go. That's the pebble weight. And also, oh, I wonder where that dish had got to. I forgot I'd put it in there. Dish. I'm just going to see if I can zoom this. No, can't zoom it in. Let me spin it round, and there we go. Then we can. I'm still learning how to use this special gadget which I've just recently invested in. Right, there we go. Hold on to there. No, don't. Just stay where you are. Stay where you are. Right, if I get around there, it will quickly get back onto me. Is it? Oh, the tracking stopped again. So I'm just going to take this clean jar and this sieve and pour it through to show you. So it's quite cloudy. It's not clear like commercial vinegar would be. But all I had to do was put apples, chop them up a bit. They were organic apples, there was nothing sprayed on them, and put them in the jar and just wait for the magic to happen. And what I would say is this is a pretty slow process, and it was the first time I'd actually tried it, and if I do it again I will make it in a much bigger quantity, because you know that's not going to keep me going for very long, but I'll keep letting that drip out. I'll do that in a minute when I finish showing you. This one is the same. I did them at the same time. I didn't actually have any bigger jars, so that's why I used those jars. But just grab a spoon and give that a taste. So let's see if it actually tastes like vinegar and not mould. Wow, that is vinegar. That's so easy. All you've got to do is put it in a jar, put some water, cover it over, stick it in a dark cupboard. And where are we now? February. So a couple of months later, vinegar. And just imagine all that's unpasteurized and totally natural. Imagine all the friendly bacteria you've got in there. Apple cider vinegar being a fermented product. This is the other one. Oh, let's just take the pebble out, otherwise it'll fall out. Smash my jar, smash my vinegar all over the floor that I've spent over 2 months waiting for. I do have very clean hands, by the way. You could put gloves on. There we go. Pull you out. Oh, these are my pebble weights. I bought them on Amazon. They're great. They weight things down for fermenting. No particular special jar. I just used these jars when I screwed the lids on. I checked it every now and again. Forgot about it for a few more weeks. And look, what? There's obviously loads more to come off that. I chopped up the apples whole. I didn't take the cores out. I just made apple cider vinegar. I'm really impressed with that. I have this every day. I add it to salad dressings. I just have it in a glass of water as a drink. It's nice and sparkling water. It's full of friendly bacteria. It's super good for your gut. So just get my trusty sieve. I'm going to put that one into there. And I'm just going to leave that now to drain through, probably squash it a bit and get some more of the vinegar off it. But how easy was that? You literally, like I said, just leave it for two months. After a month, it didn't really smell that vinegary. It smelled more like cider. But after 2 months, it's really just smelling exactly like really delicious, fresh vinegar. So, how easy. For those of you that might not have met me before or seen my channel, my name's Emma Voysey, and this channel is really the story of my journey from a early 50s, very overweight, no energy, joint pain, terrible gut problems. Just couldn't get to the bottom of it. I'd been trying to fix my gut for like 10 years. Post-menopause, but just kind of resigning myself to this. This is obviously what it's like at my age. Dieting didn't work anymore. You couldn't just exercise harder and lose weight. And the whole, it was quite depressing. I still suffered from an eating disorder, which I've been suffering from since I was a teenager. And I felt like I tried everything. I had quite good success with fixing my gut, following William Davis's protocol. Dr. William Davis, he's an amazing guy. And he wrote the book Super Gut, because I'd tested and found I had small intestinal bacterial overgrowth and small intestinal fungal overgrowth. Both of those have slightly different treatment protocols, but it's a long process, and I'd been following it to the letter for ages and I still wasn't getting much traction. And then I did an elimination diet early last year, which was pretty much a carnivore diet. And then I found Candy Fraser and her Primal Bod program, and I joined the program in May, and it was like, it gave me the missing puzzle piece. It put everything together, taught me the gaps that I was missing, and enabled me to heal my gut and heal everything. I got stronger and fitter. I lost around 20 pounds. I no longer had joint pain. I no longer have gut pain. My bloating, painful gut has now resolved itself. It's fixed itself. I've learnt all about eating fermented foods and how important they are for maintaining our guts. I learned all about the destruction that antibiotics wreak on our guts, and why my gut was in this state from years of abuse, not only with the eating disorder, but also from being given many courses of antibiotics as a child, suffering from headaches pretty much from childhood onwards, and taking too many NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. In other words, paracetamol, ibuprofen, you name it. First sign of a headache, I'd take those. And I've done that for years, and that totally destroys your gut, and it makes your gut, not only it destroys the lining, it kills off all the good bacteria, it means the bad bacteria will proliferate, and then you get gaps, and then you get things passing through the gut wall that aren't ever meant to pass through, like undigested food particles that then get into completely the wrong place in your body, and then they wreak havoc, and you just get all these illnesses that stem from your gut not being in the best shape to start with, or being in very poor shape. So this channel documents my journey, documents how all the things I've done, all the things I now do, things I've incorporated into my routine, and hopefully so I can help as many other people as possible to recover like I did. Because you can recover, you can reclaim your health, and live a totally different life. You don't have to resign yourself to thinking, well, this is it now, you know, here comes old age. That's really nice. That's really nice vinegar with a, not sweet like balsamic, but a slight sweetness to its tanginess. Really good, and was very easy. God, that's heavy. I'll probably be about to break another sieve here, so I think I better give that a bit more support. We'll put it over there. My next video, I'm going to show you how to make L. reuteri yogurt, which is an L. reuteri is a bacteria that has been purported to have anti-aging effects and reversing wrinkles, which is something I definitely need some help with. So I'm going to make the yogurt. I don't think I've made a yogurt video before, so I'm going to show you what I do. So tune into my next video if you'd like to know how to do that as well. And thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe if you haven't done already, and I will see you on my next video. Bye for now.